Our family's 1.2 million in relocation compensation. The eldest son gets 1 million. And that street-facing shop in town also goes to the eldest.
Thanks, Dad. Thanks, Mom. I promise I'll take good care of you.
Dad, what about me?
Second son, the remaining 200,000 is yours. And that old iron boat at the dock is also yours.
Why does Big Brother get all the money? Even the resettlement house is his. And that boat at the dock has been sitting there, unused for 6 years. It even owes the dock 40,000 yuan in mooring fees.
Chen Yan, your dad knows this isn't fair to you. But the family is really struggling right now. Just bear with us for a bit.
That's right, Chen Yan. Your elder brother is getting engaged next month to Boss Zhou's daughter from Xianlai Xianwang supermarket. Don't you need money for the betrothal gifts and a house? Besides, once your brother becomes the son-in-law of the Zhou family, he'll be successful and you'll benefit too.
Exactly. Once your brother marries the Zhou girl, he'll arrange for you to be a department manager at the supermarket. No wind, no rain, a comfortable job. You'll earn thousands a month. Dad, this is all for your own good.
Would benefit the whole family. I think it sounds a bit biased. It's only been a month since Grandpa passed away. And you're all ready. You say you care about the second son, but then you hand over all the main operating assets to the elder son. Leaving the old boat and half the debt to the second son? How is that fair distribution? Most of the good stuff goes to the elder son, but the second son has to shoulder half the trouble.
Third aunt, this is our family matter. We can discuss it ourselves. No need to trouble you.
We're just discussing family matters. Why do you make it sound so bad?
Second brother, I know I've wronged you this time. Once I officially join Xianlai Xianwang as a vice president, I'll definitely help you out. I'll get you a good position. Blood is thicker than water, after all. I'll never let you down, brother. All right.
I'll take on the 40,000 debt for that boat.
Good brother, I knew you cared about the family the most.
Brothers should settle accounts clearly. This is a family separation agreement, in black and white. It clearly states that assets and debts are separate. You must sign it today. From now on, that boat, and all the money earned from everything on it, will be mine alone. For Mom and Dad's retirement, I'll transfer 3,000 yuan every month on time. Not a single cent less. But from now on, Chunjiang's own problems are his to solve. I won't interfere with him at all.
You're right, second son. Even brothers should keep clear accounts. We were planning to write up an agreement anyway, to clearly divide the assets and debts. That way, everyone will be at ease.
Yes, it's better to have it in writing, clear and unambiguous, to avoid misunderstandings later. Your brother will definitely help you in the future. And we'll keep an eye on him too.
Second brother, I know this is unfair to you. I really don't need that boat. It's perfect for you. If you ever run into trouble at sea, I'll be the first one to help you.
Since no one has any objections, let's sign it now.
All right, I'll sign. It's good to have things clear like this, to avoid disputes later.
But Mom and Dad, I need to remind you of something. In 24 hours, it'll be the deadline for that 40,000 debt. If we don't clarify the debt today, the bank and the dock will seize all our family's assets, including the fishing permit and the storefront. That wouldn't be good for anyone.
If our assets are seized, my elder brother's wedding will definitely be affected, and our family business will be ruined. Dad, sign it quickly. If our assets are seized, not only will my wedding be off, but Chen Yan's boat will be repossessed too. Our family will be completely ruined.
It's best to have everything written down in black and white. That way, everyone follows the agreement later. No misunderstandings.
From now on, assets and debts are clear. Everyone works hard on their own. But we're still family. We'll help each other out if anything happens.
Second son, come eat with us at the restaurant. We can talk about anything after dinner.
I have things to do. You guys go.
Why aren't you going to eat, kid? Tomorrow at 8 a.m., the bank and the dock people will definitely be here on time. Why don't you stay at my place for a few days? Let things calm down first. We can think of other ways. Freshly steamed turnip buns. I added extra sesame oil. They're still hot. Eat up. Your parents and your elder brother just left in the car Boss Zhou sent. They went to the seafood restaurant in the town center. Oh, they were still talking about you before they left. Said they'd bring you back something good to eat after dinner. This is what I saved up. Nobody knows about it. Let's go together tomorrow. We'll talk to the bank and the dock people. Apply for installment payments. Take this money for living expenses and fees for now. Though 40,000 isn't a small amount. But as long as we work hard, we can pay it off eventually. No need to give up on yourself.
Third aunt, I can't take this money. You run a small grocery store. It's not easy for you to save this money working day and night. If my mom sees you giving me money, she'll definitely be upset. She might even argue with you a bit, affecting your business.
But they're coming tomorrow. Are you really going to wait for the bank to seal your boat, drag it away, and scrap it?
Tomorrow morning at 8 a.m., be at the dock entrance. Let's see how things get resolved together. What belongs to me, I will get back through legal means.
You've got a plan, kid, don't you?
I've never lied since I was a child. If you trust me, go back now. The road's slippery. Be careful not to fall.
All right, I trust you. I'll bring hot soy milk tomorrow on time. Waiting to see how things unfold.
Grandpa, don't worry. I won't let your hard work go to waste. Grandpa, I knew it. You must have left something for me on this boat. Great. The rusted rubber finally pried open. Let me see what good stuff you've hidden. Wow, it's wrapped so tightly. Not a drop of water seeped in. This is a sea chart. A sea chart you drew yourself, Grandpa. 7 spots circled in red. Depths of 8 to 12 meters. Every spring and autumn, the large yellow croakers from our family's cooperative farm flock here to feed. Outsiders have no idea this is such an excellent fishing spot. This is the edge of Qingjiao Town's best large yellow croaker farming area. Few people know about it. And the blue circles. It's very quiet here. This was Grandpa's exclusive farming area back then. It hides exceptionally large giant groupers. Those big iron ships are too heavy. Their deep drafts mean they'd hit the farming cages if they went in. Only small tin boats like ours, weighing just over a ton, can get in there to harvest the fish. Grandpa, you've left me the most precious treasure. You've been at sea for 60 years. What storms haven't you seen? Grandpa, I know. You left this boat to me because you hoped I'd inherit your skills and continue the fishing business. I won't let you down. The terrain around Lotus Reef is too complex. Those high-powered offshore boats have deep drafts. Even with high-tech navigation, it's easy to run into trouble there. One wrong move, and you'll hit the reefs. You're the only one in the whole town who, carrying this tin boat, drifted for 3 days and nights in a storm, almost losing your life, just to figure out all the paths through the rock crevices. Don't worry, Grandpa. I'll never let your hard work go to waste. Old friend, it's time to get ready. Tomorrow morning, I'll go to the fisheries department to apply for a temporary operating permit. I'm going to rely on my own efforts to carry on Grandpa's legacy. Stay close to the sharp rocks. Don't scratch our old hull. Those massive fishing boats, tens of thousands of tons, would get stuck on the reefs and smashed to pieces if they dared to come here. Only this old boat can float in as lightly as a leaf. When Grandpa took me through this path, he said, no matter how many fish finders or navigators those big boats have, they're useless here. They're all blind. Only our bamboo fish traps, which don't reflect light or scare fish. Once they sink to the bottom, no one else can tell where the fish are hiding. Pull up the trap. We got something. All wild large yellow croakers. The trap is full. Wow, a giant grouper. Almost 2 caddies. Pull up the third trap. Another half cage of shimmering large yellow croakers. The fourth cage brought up a giant grouper, over 3 pounds. Its powerful struggles sent it bouncing half a meter across the deck. Counted them all. 1,320 pounds of large yellow croakers. 210 pounds of live giant groupers. This haul, if sold to those wealthy people's private banquets in the city, it could fetch prices you wouldn't even dare to imagine.
Chun Yen has 90 minutes left. If he can't come up with the first payment of 140,000, they'll just seal his boat and confiscate it. They'll seal everything your family owns. He went out all night on that old boat. I doubt he caught anything decent.
I've told him so many times, don't make things so hard for himself. If it's really not working out, just humble himself. Go find a job at Cianwang. Wouldn't it be better to live a stable life?
This kid is just too stubborn. He insists on resisting. When his boat docks, I'll talk some sense into him. He'll definitely give in right away.
780,000 isn't a small sum. How could he raise it all in one night? Oh, if he really can't pay it back, he won't be able to keep this boat. What a shame.
We're brothers, after all. I can't just watch him end up on the streets. Later, when he apologizes and admits his mistake, I'll talk to my father-in-law. I'll get him a job moving goods in the warehouse. 3,000 yuan a month, with food and lodging included. That's enough for him.
Most of the onlookers, eager for a show, stared at the old iron boat slowly docking. Hardly anyone guessed that in the boats live well, there were over 1,500 caddies of top-grade wild seafood, the kind that even Cianwang couldn't gather in half a year. No one expected the transfer records he was about to show would completely shatter the smug expressions of everyone waiting to see him fail. No one had anticipated that the worthless, broken boat in their eyes could hold the top-grade wild catches that all the fishermen in town couldn't even dream of catching.
If you can't come up with the first 140,000 yuan payment in 15 minutes, they'll just seize the boat and everything else. Oh, second brother, you stayed up all night just to catch this little bit? This small haul, even if you sell it all to my father-in-law's Cianwang, will only get you 20,000 yuan at most. You might not even make back the fuel cost for your boat. Why suffer like this? Listen to your brother's advice. Just humble yourself, and I'll talk to my father-in-law. I'll get you a job packing in the Xianlai Xianwang warehouse. You'll get a steady 3,000 yuan a month with food and lodging included. Isn't that better than driving your broken boat into reefs to your death?
Xianlai Xianwang. The selling price really isn't that high. This small catch probably won't sell for much. It'll be hard to make up the remaining gap in 15 minutes.
He had already contacted the experienced old fisherman he knew at the dock. As long as there were genuine wild large yellow croakers caught from the open sea, they would immediately notify him in Linqing City.
You must be Chen Yan. I've heard old Uncle Chen mention you before. Your grandpa was the only one back then who dared to navigate his boat alone through the Lotus Reef's hidden channels. He was a true captain.
In my boat's live fish tanks, I still have over 1,300 caddies of large yellow croaker and over 200 caddies of live giant grouper, just caught from the offshore area. Not a single one is injured.
100% wild catch from deep waters. The quality is absolutely flawless. I'll take this entire batch. For both the large yellow croaker and giant grouper combined, I'll give you 320,000 yuan. I'll transfer the money now, confirming the receipt. The refrigerated truck will pick up the goods directly today.
Boss Su, I've heard so much about you. I'm Qin Jiang. I'm Zhou Maolin's future son-in-law. These fish are shared family property. Give them to me and we can have a long-term partnership. Give them to me and we can have a long-term partnership.
Our Shanheiju only deals in pure wild, high-end seafood. We have extremely high standards for quality. Your family's goods don't meet our standards. No need to say more.
He made 320,000 yuan from one night at sea. This is more than what I'd make drifting at sea for 3 months.
No wonder old grandpa favored this grandson. He really had some hidden skills. Xianlai Xianwang's prices are so low. How could they offer such a high price?
Oh, my dear son, Mom knew you'd be successful. Don't rush to put this money in the bank. Go out and fish again tomorrow. Won't you earn it back? Take this 320,000 to help your elder brother with his bride price. We're visiting the Zhou family next week. We're short by over 200,000. Once he successfully marries the Zhou family's daughter, you'll get countless benefits later.
Yes, see if you can talk to the bank. Maybe pay it back 2 months later. Your elder brother's marriage is the most important thing for our whole family. It can't be delayed for a second.
Many people were waiting for him to give in, to take out the money he just earned to fill the hole in Chen Zhang's bride price. Almost no one mentioned that he spent an entire night drifting in the reefs with an old boat, at risk of shipwreck and death at any moment. They only saw the 320,000 he earned in one night. They thought it was all liquid cash that could be freely given to the elder brother.
It's in black and white. The whole family signed it and put their red fingerprints on it. I'm taking on the 780,000 debt alone. All the large yellow croakers and giant groupers caught on the boat belong to me personally.
This is a straightforward deal. No ambiguity at all.
I can even give you the 32 Jiubao boat to help with your bride price. Let's go to the notary office right now and change the agreement. The money will be transferred to your account on the spot. The 780,000 debt will be transferred back to your name, and those 3 coastal fishing permits and the storefront in the town center will be transferred to me immediately. Do you dare to agree?
How can that work? I have to submit my asset proof to the Zhou family next week. I don't have time to waste at the notary office. It'll delay my engagement with Qianqian too much.
He knows perfectly well. If the 780,000 bad debt falls under his name, Zhou Maolin's people will check his credit and immediately expose him. Expose him. If he can't gather the 2 million bride price, the engagement will be completely off. He wouldn't dare to bear even a penny of that cost.
Son, what nonsense are you talking about? You caught over 100 caddies of wild large yellow croaker in one night. Just go out again tomorrow and you'll earn all the money back. Your brother needs the bride price urgently. How can he bother with any transfer agreements with you?
I've received the first payment. I'll handle the remaining procedures when I get back. I won't cause you any trouble.
It's just enough for the next fishing trip to buy oxygen equipment for the fish and insulated containers for live fish.
I'm Chen Jiang, boss Zhou of Xianlai Xianwang's future son-in-law. From today on, any shop that does business with Chen Yan, from now on won't be able to cooperate with our Xianlai Xianwang anymore. Whoever dares to secretly buy his wild large yellow croaker and giant grouper, Xianlai Xianwang's refrigerated trucks will bypass their place from now on.
Nephew, I'm really sorry, kid. It's not that I don't want to help you. Early this morning, all the ice was booked by those big fishing fleets. I can't even get half a piece of fish.
Oh, the weather's warming up fast lately. The ice factory can't keep up with production. The half-ton of ice that just arrived this morning was snatched up by people who came to buy it. There's really no extra to sell to you.
Kid, don't make things difficult for me. I rely on this small shop to feed my family.
If Xian Wang cuts off my supply, my whole family won't even have goods to sell next month. I really can't make an exception for you. All the fishing lines and nets that arrived last week were all bought out by those big fishing fleets. Not a single extra line is left. Even if I wanted to secretly get you some, I really don't have any stock.
If you just apologize now and tell me where you find the fish, I'll immediately talk to all the bosses. Ice and fishing gear will be plentiful.
I'll have them delivered to you. Even if I have to go halfway across the city to buy things. And I'm certainly not going to hand over my fishing spots to anyone. You went to all that trouble to block my fishing supplies in town, but in the end, you might just be blocking your own path.
Coming here at this hour, did something go wrong with a batch of goods?
All the ice sellers and fishing gear shops in town, Xinjiang already warned them. They won't sell to me. No one dares to give me even half a block of ice or a fishing line.
This move by Xinjiang, he's really following his father-in-law's old tricks. Always using these dirty tactics to bully people. Load up the best dry ice for preservation from the warehouse, imported non-reflective fishing lines, and insulated boxes specifically for live seafood, all onto the truck. Didn't you say before that many customers hosting high-end private banquets specifically ask for wild large yellow croakers over 2 caddies? Our store has been out of stock for a long time. All these things are being sent to Qinyan.
Oh my goodness! The most famous high-end restaurants fleet from Linqing City
actually came directly to our small town's dock. I heard that.
They pay more than double the price of Xian Wang for 1 caddy of wild large yellow croaker.
From now on, all the dry ice, fishing lines, and insulated boxes Mr. Chun needs for his fishing trips will be supplied by our Shanheiju. He doesn't need to buy from any small shop in town. We'll deliver them directly to the dock regularly. He doesn't have to pay a single cent up front.
Xian Wang has controlled the town's business for so many years. Today, it was broken so easily. Boss Su is a serious professional. From now on, Chenyan's large yellow croakers and giant groupers will never lack buyers. Even if all the small shops in town refuse to sell ice, and even if they lock up the entire dock, he can still load his catch and sail out to sea.
They were sitting at home, waiting for news, hoping Chen Yan would be desperate and come back crying, begging Chen Jiang to relent. They never expected him to directly dispatch an entire fleet of vehicles from Linqing City. They didn't get any face at all. Xian Wang is out.
I just got the latest notice. Just a heads up, Black Rock Reef, 30 nautical miles east of Lotus Reef, has just been designated a protected area for wild large yellow croakers. It's specifically for fish to spawn. Inside there are large schools of top-grade large yellow croakers over 2 caddies, and quite a few wild giant groupers over 3 caddies. But you absolutely cannot cast nets there now. If you do, it's illegal. A minor offense means hundreds of thousands in fines, a serious one means jail time. Don't cross the line by an inch.
I understand. I won't earn a single penny from illegal activities.
Large yellow croakers over 2 caddies, and giant groupers over 3 caddies. No netting allowed.
You've been eavesdropping outside the window for a while. Come in for some tea before you go.
I wasn't eavesdropping. I was just passing by. Just wanted to say a few words.
Don't even think about Black Rock Reef. If you really go in there, you'll be in deep trouble.
Don't worry, I'm definitely not going. I was just passing by to take a look.
Stop. Put the chart back on the table. My grandpa drew that himself. It's mine.
What's yours? This is our Chun family's fishing chart. I'm the eldest son. I'm about to manage procurement for Xian Wang. The big fish spots marked on it should naturally be mine to use.
Why are you so unreasonable? Your grandpa spent 60 years at sea drawing this chart. How can you keep it all to yourself? Next week, your brother is celebrating Boss Joe's 60th birthday. He's worried about finding top-grade large yellow croakers as a gift. Given the chart, he can use the big catch he finds to leave a good impression on Boss Joe. You just stick to that broken boat of yours. How much can you catch by squeezing through cracks?
Once your brother and the Zhou family become one, we'll control all the wild seafood in the entire town. If you hold onto the chart and secretly fish for a year, the money you make won't even be a fraction of his bride price. This chart goes to him today. There's nothing more to discuss.
I'm warning you 3 times. Don't ignore a single word I say. First, a notice was posted about Black Rock Reef 3 days ago. That's a provincial protected area for wild large yellow croakers. It's reserved specifically for fish spawning. It's written in black and white on the dock's bulletin board. If you dare to take a big fishing boat there and use trawl nets, patrol boats will impound your boat immediately. You'll be fined millions and go to jail. Your wedding with the Zhou family will be completely off. Second, your 2 big iron boats have a deep draft. Black Rock Reef is full of hard rocks at low tide. There are shallow waters everywhere, only half a meter deep. If you drive your boat in there, it'll get stuck. There's no room to even turn around. Once the tide recedes, the hull will split in half. Third, the giant groupers in that area are also provincially protected fish. Even catching half a fish will result in a heavy fine. If you insist on going there, forget about making money. You'll lose everything you own. Now, put the map back on the table. I won't hold anything against you.
I heard everything. I'm just taking the map back to my room to check the markings. I definitely won't go near the protected area. You're overthinking it. How would I dare to wander into a forbidden zone?
Your brother is just going back to copy a location. He wouldn't be so reckless as to barge in. Don't think he's that bold.
What's the big deal, son? Your brother just took an old map with some lines on it. Why are you standing here nagging for so long? He said a lot of harsh words.
Chen Yan stood at the entrance of the shed. Mylan watched Chen Jiang's back disappearing further and further down the berth. The 3 heartfelt warnings he just gave Chen Jiang didn't take any of them to heart. His mind was filled with premium large yellow croakers, weighing 2 caddies each, and giant groupers, weighing over 3 caddies, hidden deep in the reef area. He completely ignored the obvious dangers.
Everyone, stop what you're doing. Prepare to set sail immediately. After filling up all the fuel tanks, hoist the large trawl net onto the deck and secure it. Head east towards Black Rock Reef. There's big catch there. We can net several hauls of large yellow croakers, over 2 caddies each, and also catch several giant groupers weighing 3 caddies. Once we catch them, we'll take them straight to the dock and sell them for a sky-high price. This trip out to sea will all get rich.
Brother Jiang, a few days ago I went to the village committee for a fisherman's meeting. They just posted a notice saying that area is a protected zone. Not even a regular fishing boat is allowed near it, let alone using a large trawl net.
What's there to be afraid of? My father-in-law is Zhou Maolin from Xianlai Xianwang. He can handle such a small matter easily. If I catch 2,000 caddies of 2 caddy large yellow croakers, I'll give them directly to my father-in-law as a gift for his 60th birthday. I'll keep those giant groupers separately. I'll send them directly to high-end restaurants in Linqing City. One sale alone could bring in over 100,000 yuan. Even if there are some minor issues then, my father-in-law can handle anything for me. Everyone, weigh anchor and set sail immediately. Let's go now. This trip out to sea, after we unload the catch back at port, I'll personally pay out of my own pocket. Each person gets 20,000 cash directly.
This kid really has a death wish. He knows that place is off limits, but he's still barging in.
He doesn't have a death wish. He just sees money. All he sees are large yellow croakers and giant groupers. I've said everything I possibly could. He's determined to walk into that fire pit. We should quickly call the duty boat of the Fishery Administration. Tell them to follow. We can't let a boat full of innocent crewmen suffer with him.
All right. I'll call my old contact at the Fishery Administration right away. Tell them to set off immediately.
We can't let these honest working people suffer bad luck with him.
Brother Jiang, something's wrong. The depth was 20 meters just now. Now it's dropped to 12 meters. The depth is still dropping rapidly. The seabed here is full of protruding hard rocks. It's not the soft muddy bottom we were told about at all. What are you panicking for? It's just the waves. The machine must be wrong. Boss Joe's experts have already checked the data. This whole area is supposed to be gentle currents and soft bottom. The big fish nest marked on the map is just 2 nautical miles ahead. Wild large yellow croakers, weighing 2 pounds each, are hiding in groups in the rock crevices. And giant groupers 3 pounds and up are all waiting for us to catch them. Go full throttle. Push it forward. If we go any further, the bottom of the boat will hit the rocks. Our boat has a draft of 3.5 meters. There's not even half a meter of water here. Turn back now and we can still retreat to deeper waters. Turn back? I've been sailing for dozens of nautical miles with my crew all night. If I go back empty-handed, what will I give my father-in-law as a gift for his 60th birthday? If I can't get the 2 million dowry, my wedding with Chan will be off. We've burned through several tanks of fuel and haven't caught a single fish. How can I face my brothers when I go back? Keep going forward. I'll bear all the consequences myself. Brother Jiang, we're really grounded. The tide is receding too fast. We're stuck right on the rocks where the large yellow croakers spawn. The hull is already taking on water. In another 2 hours, when the tide is completely out, the boat will split in half right down the middle. Quick, send a signal for rescue. If we don't get help, we'll be trapped here. Rescue? What rescue? If rescue comes, the Fishery Administration will know everything. If word gets out that I secretly entered the protected area and reaches Zhou Maolin's ears, my dream of marrying into a rich family will be shattered into a million pieces. If I don't catch any large yellow croakers or lobsters, I'm dead anyway when I go back. Now everyone listen to my command. Start the boats. Drop both of those large trawl nets into the water. Even if the boat gets stuck on the rocks and can't move, the trawl nets will scrape along the rock crevices and drag up all the large yellow croakers and groupers from underneath. One net cast, and we'll catch thousands of pounds of large yellow croakers. I'll take them directly to the seafood market and sell them. But this is a bottom trawl net. Have you forgotten? A notice was just posted here. This is a protected area where fishing is prohibited. If we drag this net down, the spawning rock piles that have formed over hundreds of years will all be shattered. You'll be jailed and fined millions. My father-in-law is Zhou Maolin from Xianlai Xianwang. He can handle this small matter. I'll handle any situation. You don't need to worry about anything.
Boat ahead, currently aground, listen up. Immediately cease all operations. Everyone gather on deck for inspection. Do you know this is a core protected area designated by the province? It's specifically reserved for fish spawning, this kind of bottom trawl net. It's explicitly forbidden by the state. One cast of your net, and how many large yellow croakers that just spawned, and all the young fish fry, will all die instantly.
Misunderstanding, officer, a misunderstanding. We just got lost at sea. We accidentally ran aground here. We were just about to call for rescue to tow us out. I'm the future son-in-law of Boss Zhou from Xianlai Xianwang. I've been doing business in this area for many years. I know I made a mistake. Can you make an exception this time? I'll pay any fine immediately.
Shut up. Don't drop anyone's name. When you break the law, no one can help you. You've been caught red-handed. Your net was just cast in the core area of the protected zone. Your boat is also stuck on the reef. The evidence is crystal clear. Everyone, take them all in. Both boats are impounded on the spot. We'll handle this according to the law back at the station.
The next morning, the news drifted back to Qingjiao Town Pier with the sea breeze. Within half a day, everyone in the fishing village knew.
The engagement is officially off. The engagement is officially off.
Old Joe, don't be like this. My Xinjiang didn't do it on purpose. He just took a wrong turn. Considering our years of being old neighbors, can't you make an exception?
Took a wrong turn? He was driving two 3,000 horsepower fishing boats. Carrying a large trawl net banned by the state, he barged into the core area of the protected zone. Now the whole internet is reporting on this. All the reputation Xianlai Xianwang has built up over the years, he's completely ruined it for me. Humph. My daughter can't possibly marry someone with a record of environmental destruction. This marriage is off the table. Humph. Your family better quickly gather the compensation money for the environmental damage caused by his two boats. Don't let those bad debts fall on me in the end. I won't bear a single cent for you.
An auction notice has been posted for all of Chunjiang's assets. 3 fishing permits for deep-sea fishing, that 220 square meter storefront at the town center crossroads, and 2 refrigerated trucks bought just half a year ago. All of it is going up for sale.
I heard the compensation for environmental damage adds up to over 3.8 million yuan.
The 2 million he saved for the bride price isn't even enough to cover it all. Those 2 large fishing boats were already seized and fined by the fishery authorities. There's nothing left.
He barged into Black Rock Reef with the stolen sea chart. He didn't even catch half a 2-pound large yellow croaker or half a 3-pound giant grouper. Instead, he lost millions of yuan, his life savings, all of it gone. He tried to get clever and ended up losing everything. Before, that kid would drive his refrigerated truck every day, delivering expensive seafood to the Zhou family's door. He was always showing off to everyone, bragging about being the future son-in-law of Xianlai Xianwang. His nose was so high in the air, it was practically higher than a fishing boat's mast.
Who would have thought that after just a few days of strutting around, he'd end up ruining himself? Who's to blame? Zhang Guilan's been sitting at the alley entrance, crying her eyes out on the ground every day. All that arrogance she used to show off to the neighbors about her eldest son is completely gone. She used to walk around with her chin up, looking down on everyone. Now she's pulling out tissues to wipe her tears the moment she sees anyone. It's actually kind of pitiful to watch.
Wait a sec. Should we bid for those 3 deep-sea fishing permits? With those permits, we could just rent them out to out-of-town fleets every year and make 700,000 without lifting a finger.
What are you dreaming about? Don't get involved in this mess.
Right now, in the whole town, only Qinyan has a steady supply of wild catch from Lotus Reef. Shan Heiju's wealthy clients are buying up his entire stock at a premium long-term. He's got the only reliable source of top-quality goods.
Even if we win the bid for the permits, we won't be able to get a single decent wild catch. Just the annual permit renewal and boat maintenance will cost us 100,000 a year. It's a total waste of money.
I've already looked into it. Chunyan and Boss Su have already pooled together the full payment.
I'm here today to secure what's mine. Let's go join the crowd. That's just a waste of time.
Today, all these family assets are being sold as one lot. Starting bid, 8.5 million. Bidding is now open. 8.8 million.
10.2 million.
10.2 million, going once. Any higher bids? 10.2 million, going 3 times. Sold.
These valuable assets, which Xinjiang held onto so tightly, have come full circle. They've returned completely to the hands of someone who truly understands the sea.
Here's the first deep-sea fishing permit. It's valid for 3 years. I've organized all the annual review documents for you so you don't have to run around. You won't need to make an extra trip. The second and third ones are also transferred to your name. No mortgages or freezes whatsoever. This is the property deed for the storefront. Just stamped. Now this property is completely yours, and the driving licenses for the 2 refrigerated trucks. All the paperwork is done. You can drive them out to haul goods anytime. Your grandpa came to me for notarization when he was young. He said something back then: the Qin family's legacy, passed down through generations by the sea, must eventually be entrusted to the child who is closest to the sea and the least cunning. See, everything he said has come true. If he knew wherever he is, he'd be very pleased.
The office on the second floor was specially renovated by Xinjiang before. At Xianlai Xianwang, on the wall of the purchasing department, the engagement photo of Xinjiang and Zhou Qianqian had long been torn down and thrown into the trash. Now, it's replaced by the 3-year wild seafood supply contract he just signed with Su Man.
Mr. Chen, there are 2 elderly people squatting on the steps outside your door. They've been there for almost 2 hours. They refuse to leave, insisting on seeing you.
My second son, you're finally out. Your elder brother is making a fuss every day inside. He can't even eat. He's so thin, he's just skin and bones. He said he was possessed at the time, stole your sea chart, and ventured into Black Rock Reef. He didn't catch a single fish. Now he regrets it terribly. He said he's sorry. He shouldn't have competed with you. He shouldn't have blocked your ice storage. He shouldn't have secretly entered the restricted area. He admits all his mistakes.
Son, you're capable now. You hold these 3 fishing permits and the storefronts. Can you help your elder brother get a better lawyer? Try to get him a lighter sentence. After all, he's your biological elder brother. If he's locked up for several years, his whole life will be ruined. Your mother and I are counting on you for our old age. You can't just watch him ruin the rest of his life.
Mom, Dad. I've already hired Xinjiang, the best pro bono lawyer in town. The lawyer will do everything possible to get him a lighter sentence, but bribing people or using connections to get him out is illegal. I absolutely cannot do that. If I were to use these legitimate family assets to do something illegal, not only would I not be able to get him out, but all the fishing permits I just got would be revoked. Hundreds of fellow fishermen who rely on me for their livelihood at the dock would all lose their jobs. He knew that place was off limits, but he wouldn't listen to a single word of advice. He jumped into that pit of fire for his dream of marrying into a rich family. He chose his own path, and he has to bear the consequences himself. No one can pay for him.
Can't you think of another way to help your elder brother?
It's not that I'm heartless. I'll transfer 3,000 yuan for your living expenses to your account on time every month. I'll cover all your medical expenses and your grocery money, your life in old age. I promise everything will be handled perfectly. They won't be wronged in the slightest. The only thing I can't do is to sacrifice the livelihoods of hundreds of brothers at the dock to pay for the endless mistakes Xinjiang made. He'll reflect properly inside for a couple of years. When he gets out, I'll arrange a job for him as a boat captain. He can honestly run a boat and catch legal fish. Earning money with his own hands is better than any crooked scheme.
It's our fault for being biased before. We gave all the good things to Xinjiang and dumped all the bad debts on you. We're sorry, Qinyan.
Let's not talk about the past anymore. I'll take you to the shop now. From now on, you two will manage the light work of sorting goods at the dock and looking after the warehouse. You won't have to suffer at sea. You'll get paid just by sitting there. A while ago, I specifically went to see the pro bono lawyer who helped Xinjiang. He visited Xinjiang. He said Xinjiang is doing quite well inside. He even voluntarily attends classes on marine conservation. He's trying to get a lighter sentence. He might be out in 3 or 4 years.
It's all his own greed. He knew he shouldn't go, but he still barged into the restricted area. It's too late for anything now. If your grandpa were alive, it'll probably drive him crazy. Your dad and I can't do any heavy work anymore. We're counting on you. From now on, you'll be in charge of everything at home. We old folks won't interfere at all.
Before, your mom and I were blinded by greed. We gave Xinjiang all 12 million of our family's assets and dumped 780,000 in debt on you. Looking back at what we did now, we were truly foolish. From now on, we'll listen to you in everything. We won't be biased or cause you trouble again.
I won't shirk any of my duties. 3,000 yuan for living expenses every month will be deposited into your bank account monthly. All medical expenses for minor illnesses will be reimbursed. And for your old age and funeral arrangements, I won't miss a single cent of what I should pay. But there's one bottom line I absolutely won't cross. Spending money, pulling strings, or using backdoors to get him out is illegal. I absolutely cannot do that. The hundreds of fishermen working with me now all rely on legal fishing to make a living. If I dare to do anything illegal, One fishing permit revoked means hundreds of families will immediately lose their income. Chun Zhang's mistake. He must bear the punishment himself. After he gets out, I'll arrange the most stable boatman job for him. He can drive our small iron boat to Lotus Reef, where there are plenty of fish, and catch them legally. Make an honest living steadily, and you'll be set for the rest of your life.
3 days ago, the old neighbors packed the office with dried seafood. Uncle Lee, who's been sailing for 40 years, handed a peace charm to Chen Yan.
Before, Xian Wang squeezed our prices hard. They only paid $100 a pound for wild large yellow croaker. Sometimes we couldn't even cover the fuel costs. We old fishermen who've spent half our lives at sea have suffered for over a decade. Now that you're the leader, can you take us old brothers along with you? So we don't have to take crap from Zhou Maolin anymore.
Yeah. We trust the fish-finding chart your grandpa passed down. You wouldn't screw over us folks who make our living from the sea. Old brothers.
As long as you lead us, we won't touch a single thing we shouldn't when we go out to sea. We'll fish by the rules.
I'm putting this out there today. We're establishing the Qingjiao Fishing Cooperative right now. That hand-drawn chart of my grandpa's, showing the spots for wild large yellow croaker. All the places with plenty of fish are free for everyone. Tell all the brothers joining the co-op. All the catch goes straight to the rich folks at Shanheiju for their banquets. The buying price for everyone will be double what Xian Wang offered before. Not a single cent in middleman fees. I won't make a dime off your markup. All shared dry ice, fishing lines, and coolers will be uniformly paid for by the cooperative, bought at cost, and distributed to everyone. Every fishing boat going out to sea will have someone assigned to it, and they absolutely cannot enter the protected area. Any giant grouper over 3 caddies that's carrying roe must be released back into the sea immediately. Large yellow croakers less than 8 tails, the small fry, absolutely cannot be caught. We'll work honestly, taking the long-term, sustainable approach. It's 1,000,000 times more stable than before, when we risked our lives entering forbidden zones for quick money.
Oh my goodness. We actually get to know the fishing spots passed down by the old captain. This is an incredible blessing.
Before, Zhou Maolin's price gouging was severe. It wasn't easy for anyone to make money. Now, following Chen Yan, we earn over 200 yuan more per caddy of large yellow croaker. One trip out to sea can earn 3 times what it used to. Ha ha ha.
This is truly a leader who genuinely cares about us ordinary fishermen.
All right.
I'll handle the logistics. I've managed a small retail store for over 10 years. Accounting, distributing goods, managing inventory, I'm good at all of it. From now on, I'll be our cooperative's logistics manager. Whoever comes to collect dry ice or fishing lines, I'll keep a clear record of every single item. Not a single cent will be mismanaged.
I'm putting you in charge of logistics. I'm confident.
Over the next 6 months, the entire atmosphere in Qingjiao town completely transformed. Before, to catch more fish, everyone tried to find loopholes and sneak into restricted fishing zones. Now, all fishermen who joined the cooperative voluntarily put up signs on their boat hulls promoting ocean protection. They actively steer clear of protected areas. The wild large yellow croakers they catch are all perfectly shaped and healthy. You won't see even a single small fry. Giant groupers over 3 gene, especially those full of roe, are immediately released back into the water. Old Zhou had been sailing for 30 years. He'd been saving for 10 years to build a house, but never had enough. This year, after just 3 fishing trips with the cooperative, he had enough money to build a 2-story house.
My 2-story house just topped out last week. The tiles are already on. My grandson wanted an electric toy car. I bought him 2 at once, one to play with at home and one for the beach.
I've lived most of my life, and I've never felt so secure earning money from fishing. Over at Xian Wang, business is getting worse by the day. It's hard for them to get their hands on high-quality wild large yellow croakers now. They can only sell cheap frozen hairtail. Zhou Maolin used to drive his luxury car around town, but now, not a shred of his former swagger remains. Now, when he sees the cooperative's refrigerated trucks pass by the storefront, he doesn't even dare to look up, nor does he dare to say a single word. All the fishermen in Qingjiao town
Have seen their average income triple this year. In front of every household's courtyard, they're drying freshly harvested dried seafood. Kids run and play by the dock after school. Even the fishing families who used to struggle to pay tuition fees can now afford to enroll their children in swimming classes. As for the environmental restoration fees ordered by the court, the cooperative is educating all the fishermen in the town.
Every year, they release hundreds of thousands of large yellow croaker fry into the areas where fish thrive. This sea has sustained our ancestors for generations. We must protect it well. Only then will it continue to feed us.
The last message Chen Yan received from his lawyer said Chen Zhang is doing exceptionally well inside. Now, he's become the group leader, teaching everyone how to protect the ocean. Every day, he shares the lessons learned from illegally entering the protected area with others undergoing reform. His outstanding performance means he can be released 6 months early. When the lawyer asked him what he plans to do after release, he said he wants to join the cooperative's boats and go fishing honestly. He's no longer dreaming of shortcuts or climbing the social ladder. Earning money by catching legal wild large yellow croaker with his own hands is more fulfilling than anything else. Chen Yan just smiled. He didn't say anything extra.
Hey, what are you spacing out for? All the gear for the last trip out, I've checked everything. All the dry ice and fishing lines for the 17 boats are on board. Not a single mistake. Boss Sue just sent a refrigerated truck over. They picked up the last batch. We caught 1,200 caddies of wild large yellow croaker, and over 200 caddies of live giant grouper. The money was transferred to the cooperative's account on the spot. I'll calculate each member's dividend in a bit. It'll be in everyone's bank accounts tomorrow. Oh, right. A few of the old captains, who've been sailing their whole lives, were looking for you earlier. They said next month, they want to explore further out, to those marked areas that are allowed, to find new fishing grounds. Chin Yen, those old captains said, if we find these new fishing grounds, our total large yellow croaker yield by the end of this year could directly double last year's.
Once we get this legal and sustainable path running smoothly, in another 2 years, our Qingjiao town's wild, premium seafood will be sold directly to wealthy people all over the country. As long as we protect this sea and earn money honestly, our lives will definitely get better and better.